You need to be careful what shifting advice you are listening to and what subliminals you are listening to. Reality shifting is something that got popular around 2020. I think it sucks that it took me 3 years to find shifting, but you know, everything happens for a reason. But, anyways, ever since I found shifting earlier this year, I've done countless amount of research, watched a lot of videos, read stuff on Reddit, Amino, and most of them are, of course, old videos and old posts. Some of these tips are outdated. Like, for example, drinking water. The fact that you need very, very detailed scripts. Or people post videos about really advanced methods that even they don't do themselves, and then the people who try the method end up spinning their wheels. I personally only share methods that I've done myself, and even so, the methods I share are easy and both beginners and advanced shifters could use them. I'll never post a video of a hard method I've never used before. I mean, I could for content, but at the end of the day, that would just make me look like a clown and untrustworthy and not reliable. And that shit would just make me feel guilty as hell. Literally. What's the difference between that and having an untrained surgeon doing your surgery? But I understand everyone's different, and there are people who have shifted using those very advanced techniques, but not everyone is like that. And if you're not like that, I also tell you alternatives of what you can do to speed up the process of you going to your DR. Because there's a reason why some people take years to shift. It's because they've been constantly trying to do it the old way. In reality, if you've been trying that way for a long time and it hasn't worked yet, it's time to switch things up. And as for the scripts, in my opinion, mental scripts are better because, listen carefully, the main thing about your scripts are, at the end of the day, it has to give you a strong triggering of emotion to remember what it is that you want in your desired reality. So if you write down 10 pages and you can't remember what it is that you want in your desired reality, then it's not going to work. But you can have the script the size of a post-it note, and that'll be more effective if it makes you remember what it is that you want in your DR. Technically, when you think about what you want in your DR before you attempt to shift, you are already scripting, so there's really no need to overcomplicate scripting. And the last thing I want to talk about, and that's subliminals. Please don't go on YouTube and just listen to any subliminal you find. Make sure the subliminals come from a trustworthy submaker. I learned this the hard way because one time I was listening to the same subliminal for days, and all of a sudden I had a nosebleed for days that just wouldn't stop, and felt such low energy, man. Like, my vibrations were low and everything, and yeah, bro, my frequencies were damaged, and I was all like, "What the fuck's going on, bro?" Literally, bro, that shit just came all out from the blue, bro. And I noticed ever since I stopped listening to that subliminal, it all just went away. Like, it was so weird. Chances are it probably came from the hidden bad affirmations that was in it that I wasn't aware of. And that really, really did teach me a lesson, bro, to just really be careful on which subs I listen to. And I don't want that happening to any of you. So really be careful when listening to a subliminal. And at the end of the day, it really does feel so heartwarming when shifters tell me they love my videos, and I want to make sure y'all are on the right track. And it's really important to have that duality of telling someone what they want to hear and also telling them what they need to hear. Being a person who wears their heart on their sleeve, delivering the stuff that's needed to hear, isn't easy at all, but it's important not just for shifting but for life in general, because at the end of the day, sometimes we gotta listen to stuff that we don't like in order to actually progress on our journey, you know? And at the end of the day, I just want everybody to succeed on their shifting journey, and most importantly, I just want y'all like to be on this journey and do everything safely.